Hello everybody and welcome into this review, the Torquesim Citation Jet 525, a small quick review today. As you can see, we're out here on the ramp. We have some heavy thunderstorms over London. So the Cessna 525 Citation Jet by Torquesim, I have to say, very impressed so far, and you can all look forward to the big full review in due course. Starting from the exterior, we have essentially a lot of interactable items. We have a high level of detail and fidelity in the aircraft. Interactable, click the cones, you can click the pitot covers, the chocks. You can even set the engine covers like so, and even that will reduce the sound of the spinning blades. That's just the level of detail Torquesim have put into this amazing aircraft. Down here, finely detailed textures and control systems. The hydraulics on the wheels are well done. Even the front of the aircraft opens up to allow you to store that essential travel luggage, and of course inside that we have the hydraulics and brake pressure system there on the gauges. As we move around to the rear of the aircraft, this beautiful Cafe Elite livery, by the way, which looks fantastic in both 4K and 8K textures according to your preference and your computer capacity. Personally, I recommend it in 4K and you'll get the maximum amount of FPS. So, moving around to the rear of the aircraft, some more interactability. We have a back door here and a battery. So, anyone who's flown a Citation Jet will know a lot of them do have disconnectable batteries. This is one of them. In this case, it's connected if we simply click onto it, and it goes into the down and disconnected position. I would say it's entirely up to you how you leave it, but if you do leave the aircraft battery on, as is Torquesim's programming, it will go battery flat. Moving back round this side, as you can see, the door slowly closes there. Very nice detail. So on the right hand side of the aircraft, we have a hydraulic reservoir, and you can see the fuel at the hydraulic level there of the oil and fluids. I have to say, this is a particularly unique livery. I think this is one of the best liveries, and it comes with such a selection as well that when the full review comes on my channel, you'll be able to see those different liveries. So we're going to move around the aircraft. We're going to move into the front of the aircraft, open the door, and of course open it outwards. Fantastic animation there of the chain, and the same thing on the amazing steps. Let's hop into the cabin and let's have a look at this beautiful interior already. Interactable drawers, a modern, lush, I would say this is high class luxury interior with some passengers on board. And of course we go to weight and balance. Wrong button, guys. Weight and balance on the citation menu. We can click hide people and you can get a better look at the cabin. So the modern interior definitely brings it to life. It's nice and clean. These do vary in colour and in texture somewhat with the liveries, but this nice white one is a good one to start with. Moving to the rear, we have the seats. A little bit of an adjustment there on the handles and the armrests. Fold out trays as expected with a crisp sound effect. Fantastic cup holders, again interactable lights, fully working, fully functional. The rear toilet, no door unfortunately, but the absolute detail here again. A fully functional toilet and some toilet paper as well. I have to say this is not only superior in terms of quality, but the level of detail is beyond anything that is currently available on the store. Hopping into the cockpit, we have our protection on the cockpit window so we can't see outside. However, you can remove that, of course. So the cockpit again looking fantastic, modern. This is a very basic aircraft, the Cessna Citation 525. Cessna Citation Jet, not to be mistaken with the CJ1. A host of different things here being modelled. There is no electronic flight bag, which I know people want. And there are some more updates coming with regards to this weather radar as well, I believe. With X-Plane 12.3's new update of the new weather radar, it shouldn't be too long before Torquesim implement the systems. Yeah, it's just so high quality. It's an absolute pleasure to be in the cockpit as we scan around the instruments. As I say, a very basic aircraft, but one that will no doubt give you a satisfying flight experience. The level of wear and detail is incredible. Let's just remove the yoke, and you can see down here, not only you've got fantastic sound, but fantastic lighting too. The oxygen mask, well modelled again, fully interactive on most items. There is one or two things that, in fact no, everything is functional as it should be. I'm thinking of a whole separate model. It's a little bit bare bones. You can change this format, so you can have this as the basic layout, which is how I'm going to fly it. You can have a GTN, I think it's a GTN XI or something, 750, which is a type of navigation which will have a built-in weather radar. And of course on the right hand side, because this is a single pilot operation aircraft, we have some more standby instruments over here. Now, provided that the pilot can see over there, because it is a little bit difficult, he should be able to navigate from A to B without the use of the GPS system, which again is completely possible. You have the VOR navigation here, VOR 1 and 2 for the navigation, so you have ADF. You even have a universal system down here, the UNS, which is basically a form of FMC, but it's a little bit more difficult, I'd say, than the average FMC or McDo. It's confusing because you have pounds and kilograms mixed up, but this is in kilos. The pounds are on the aircraft weight, as you can see here. It would be nice for them to update it and put the option of kilos here as well. So we can see fantastic things here. Let's go ahead and put the battery on. In fact, no, let's not, because it's disconnected. So let's go back out of the aircraft and show you the exterior once more. Close our door. I'm going to make sure we lock it. And if you're into the business jets, even this sign here, brakes on, is completely removable. I'm going to keep it on. I'm also going to keep the roof cover on if I can get it on. Sometimes the click spot can be a little bit temperamental. Anyway, in that case, we're going to review end here, and I'm going to say keep your eyes peeled for this on the channel. It's an absolutely stunning aircraft. Just got it on sale myself, and you can wait for the review, I guess, if you want to know whether I recommend it or not. I think so far, though, brilliant. It's a great impression, and yet again, a fantastic product which is not on the X-Plane store. Just proves that quality can be found elsewhere, and in fact, it usually is found elsewhere. So, guys, thanks for watching this very short video, and I will see you in the full review.